Hello, I'm Martin Mendelson, a member of the resident faculty here at Spear. I have the pleasure of working with all of our study club leaders to help guide and coach them about how to make good study clubs great study clubs. And I felt it was important for you to hear from a member of an existing Spear study club about her experience. My friend and colleague, Dr. Courtney Lavigne, is in private solo practice in Boston, Massachusetts. Her story is rather compelling because Courtney did not have an easy time her first few years in practice. She was in a situation that she did not enjoy and was not providing the level of care that she envisioned for herself. So Courtney made purposeful and thoughtful change with the support of her interdisciplinary colleagues and through her involvement in her Spear Study Club. I will let Courtney share her story with you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Courtney Lavigne, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about my experience with Spear and how it's affected my career. I practice in the Boston area. I graduated from the University of Connecticut in 2010, and this is my 8th year in private practice. I was 3 years into my dental career. I was working as an associate, and I had really hit burnout already. I was working long days. I was doing single-tooth dentistry. I was running multiple chairs at the same time, and I had pretty much come up with a financial plan with my husband on how to get out of the career, pay off my debt, and not have to do it anymore. One of my friends mentioned Spear and how things were taught a little bit differently here, and I ended up calling and asking how they could basically help me. Once I called, they recommended I take the facially generated treatment planning workshop, and I had to then convince my husband how to spend a lot of money in a career I wasn't happy with to try to become happy. I came out to Spear, I took that first workshop. At that workshop, I signed up for 2 more workshops that same year and a seminar, and I've been coming back here ever since. I learned that you don't just have to do single-tooth dentistry. You don't have to be stressed out the entire time you're at work. There is a way that you can profitably and with great fulfillment run an office where you spend a lot of time with your patients and you do things the right way. And that's how Spear affected how I practice today. When my periodontist started one of his first study clubs, he approached me because he knew I had been involved with Spear already. So I came to an informational dinner with him, and my periodontist basically presented to a group of dentists what this club would be about, when we'd be meeting, and I ended up joining because I liked the idea of bringing cases to him, talking face-to-face more often, and having a set time that a group could talk about some of my more complicated cases. After I joined the first study club, I ended up joining a second study club. The reason I ended up joining 2 clubs is that one of the clubs that I joined, the first one, was a group of young dentists, and we shared a lot of camaraderie in navigating private practice and being new to the field of dentistry, and we saw eye to eye on a lot of those things, and it was great for us to grow as a group. When I joined the second group, this was a group of more seasoned dentists. They'd been in the profession for a long time. They were able to offer insight into cases that I haven't navigated before, but they had done several times. They could show me photo examples of cases they had been through, and it offered me a new dynamic that first group wasn't able to provide yet. Now that I've been through a lot of the workshops and the seminars here at Spear, and I have a little bit more experience to bring to the table, I feel like I have a responsibility to share with those dentists that are in a low place, that are having a tough time with the way that they're practicing or getting fulfillment out of their career. I have a responsibility to give back what I've learned to help them out of that spot, just like others helped me.
So what did you think of Courtney's story? Her vision and the path she took to manifest that vision may not be yours. What I invite you to consider is the intention with which Courtney identified her challenges and took concrete steps to change her situation. Not everyone's going to take a workshop or join multiple study clubs their first year, but everyone can take a step back, think about areas in which you would like to focus, and then come up with a plan for how to achieve those goals. Everyone's situation is different. However, the common thread here is the support, camaraderie, and education that the study club platform can provide. So what I'd like you to do is pause and have a discussion. How do you see this helping your practice based upon the challenges that you face today? And what resonated with you in Courtney's video?